to Live with Loyalty. How is everybody doing? Look, whew, child, it's been a whole bunch of. But as we know, this dude CJ so cool. He's not gonna stop. It's been a lot of chaos as always with him. Um, it's nothing new. It's nothing new, but man, everything in this live is for entertainment purposes only. And it's in my opinion. That doesn't make it fact. It's not a fact that this is going on. I'm just giving my opinion. That's it. So this is this is scary. Like so CJ on 32's literally got his house burglarized. Someone came to his house. He have his baby mama there, and she, you know, pum the guy that came in that house. They did not know who this person was. And I just think that it's very odd that doing this man CJ on 32's has been on the internet. He's been making his money. He's been minding his own business. The only person that keeps mentioning him here on this internet is CJ So Cool. Um, I know it could be hard for the fans of CJ So Cool to not to believe that he could set some things up like this. I don't trust TJ So Cool. I don't trust his other baby mama Nike. I don't trust the girl Lexi. I don't trust any of them, to his mama, to his brother, all of them. I don't trust any of them. And I don't underestimate anything that CJ So Cool would do. It's just my opinion, right? Um, I bet that was very, very scary for CJ on 32's baby mama. I feel like it's the battle of the CJs, although we know, um, for the royalty supporters, we know that CJ So Cool is really actually falling off. He is fell off, jumped off the bridge already. And I feel like he's losing it. And but that's his problem. He brought all these things on himself. I'm sitting up there watching his video. What was it, a day ago or 2 days ago, when he moved into the another place? This guy moves so much. I mean, if it's in the same year, he moves so much. It's ridiculous. Like, he's never stable. Like, in one place. He don't stay in one place. He continues to move. One thing that says a lot about him. He, to me, it's just my opinion. He is a problem, a big, big problem. He will go so far, you know, to get what he wants. He he is an angry person inside, and he gets on this internet and he tries to act like, he's this type of God, but he's not. Remember, um, the devil was once God's angel, you know, he disobeyed him. So when I look at CJ So Cool, that's exactly what I think about. Um, I would never ever, you know, the way that he gets on this internet and portrays himself and try to sit up there and act like he's Mr. Goody Two Shoes. You're not. You're not. And it's your time. And I'm just being honest. It's his time. CJ So Cool's time to go down for all the wrongdoings that he has done. Like, seriously. It's not cool. You have bashed royalty and her family. You have, you bashed the people that were supposed to be your friends. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Um, and I remember you saying, because I seen a little clip of it on somebody shared it on TikTok, and everyone saying it came from Snapchat, but now your Snapchat is down. Just so happened it was down, and then this situation happened the next day um about CJ on 32's house getting burglarized. And yes, the person did not make it that tried to burglarize CJ on 32's home. His baby mama was there, his um his child was there. So she had to do what she had to do, and you can't blame her. You cannot blame her for that because um you ain't got no business entering somebody's house in the first place. You should, you know what I'm saying? And I just think that's weird when CJ was saying that Tata would um he said this like day before saying because he can't stop speaking about Tata and royalty for the simple fact Tata and royalty went to, I think, was it Chicago, to do like a little video shoot for CJ on 32's, and he actually was bringing the girls together. He was not trying to talk to them. He was not trying to, get with them. They were really truly there for business. Unlike CJ So Cool, he literally said that he was getting information about CJ on 32 from CJ on 32's baby mama. So he links up with CJ on 32's baby mama. It's just crazy the things that he'll do. But what's crazy? Say CJ think this is a game. CJ CJ So Cool think this is a game. And I could seriously look at CJ on 32's and say and can tell that he's no joke. Like CJ So Cool really needs to stop um mentioning that guy. And he got the money to do whatever, whether it's legal or illegal, to you, CJ So Cool. So I think you really need that right there will be the final straw if you had anything to do with setting this man up, setting CJ on 32 up. Like, that is crazy. This did happen in Texas at his Texas home. I don't think CJ on 32 was there. I think it was his baby mother and his child that was there, right? So, but CJ on 32's got a lot of people to look out for him. Because when he was in Chicago, like, you have police officers, you have people, period, looking out for him. Like, I heard somebody, I seen in the comments where someone was like, CJ, everybody knows CJ on 32's has money, and he, got all them cars and different houses and stuff like that. But the difference is CJ on 32's has nothing ever happened. He hasn't got robbed. He hasn't having to deal with this type of bull crap that CJ So Cool is dishing out. He really has a community of people. CJ 32's has a community of people that really care and love him. He looks out for people. Unlike CJ So Cool, he don't look out for people. He don't look out for people. That is a guy with a messed up, evil, devious heart. He's very envious and he holds a lot of grudges. He could care less about these people around him. And I really do. Like I was speaking on the last time when I was speaking about CJ So Cool and CJ on 32. I really wish royalty just stop showing him grace. He don't need no grace. He's too far gone, and he's not gonna stop. That guy is not a good guy. See, Jay So Cool is not a good guy. And anybody around him that is not standing up and telling him, yo, you need to stop. You see, with D-Lo, he got away. It's a reason why he got away. If people could read in between the lines and see what logical people, brainstormers, deep thinkers, are saying, then you, my friend, would see exactly what we're talking about. You literally I don't want nobody that's just coming in to the situation between Royalty, Tata, Lexi, CJ So Cool, CJ on 32s, and a couple of other people. I don't want you speaking on it for the simple fact it goes all the way back to So Cool Land. And it goes all the way back when him and Royalty was together and the whole family was together. So if you have not um seen all that stuff, I'm really not talking to you. I'm really talking to the people that really support royalty, really support CJ on 32s and his friends and stuff like that. I'm not talking to the people that just sits up there and worship and believes whatever this demon has to say, which is CJ So Cool. Like you don't know a demon when you see one. You don't know a demonic person when you see one. He is all that. This man gets on that screen and lies every time he opens his mouth. He threatens people in their lives. It- And the kids have been bashed so bad. Royalty kids have been bashed so bad. Royalty has been bashed. The mother has been bashed. It's sad. So he is very upset that CJ on 32s chose after finding out that CJ So Cool met up with his baby mama. That type of stuff is off limits. Like as far as what he is trying to CJ So Cool is trying to do. Like he ain't trying to be cool with the girl. He just like he said, he was collecting information about CJ on 32s. And then had the nerve to say that Tata, either Tata and Rosie or just Tata would set him up to get um robbed. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to say something like that and that ends up actually happening. What is that about? Why are you taking it so far? Demonic force. He is demonic, delusional. It's way past getting him help now. These people have to look out for their lives. Royalty and her family, you know? But I think CJ on 32s will take them now. You know? People like CJ So Cool. He has to do his stuff. He's a dark person. Very evil. It started in his childhood. So I'm not surprised if the family was that type too around him. His environment was like that. And he never changed that about himself. from the time when he grew up, graduated, because I seen where he was like, royalty doesn't have this, which is like a diploma. And he said he didn't finish college, but he got some type of diploma or certificate for college. And I'm just sitting up here saying to myself, what did you do all that for? Just to be the disgusting demonic person that you are today? That's why you did that? Because if you achieve something, because let me tell you something about diplomas. You know, a lot of times you don't even have to graduate school. And I'm not, I want you to graduate. Look, nah, I ain't saying that. But you put a lot of work in to get out of school and find that people that don't even have those things or have been working their butt off, building businesses, and are very successful at it. They don't have to have a diploma or a college degree. You know, they literally still are able to make money, big money too. People are richer than a lot of people and wealthier than a lot of people that do have a diploma and college degrees. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it's a lot of things CJ So Cool himself fell at that you can't say that royalty and her family failed at. So for one, she don't have that demonic spirit like you. So I also heard royalty. She was like, I got my GED. That ain't no different. You know, she got her GED. She still can do a lot of stuff. And the way she carries herself and who she is, to me, she's educated at the heart. I learned more when I got out of school than when I was in school. Obviously, you think that a diploma is that important that you didn't have to learn no further after that. Are you crazy? When you step out into this world, you're going to learn a lot of things. And for one, he stepped out into the world and he thought he was going to take control of the world. It's some people that you can't make, you know, you can't make them where they're having millions. It goes to their heads, you see. And he's one of those type people you should never, ever, ever. He is being shown now how you can be up and you can be down. He's still trying to keep up with that lifestyle when he knows doggone well that he doesn't really have. And I know CJ So Cool spoke on life insurance and stuff like that and having that type of stuff on his video. The one that I just seen. And it's like you can borrow from your life insurance. You know that, right? You could borrow from that too. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he did. And that's just allegedly. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Just to keep that lifestyle that he once had when he was with royalty. Okay. I mean, obviously royalty is still keeping that lifestyle. She don't want him to know what she said and she need to leave it that way. Cause he's a problem. He's a menace. And if he had anything to do with this CJ on 32 situation, the burglary and coming into his home, you violated, son. Whatever come your way, you deserve it. You deserve it. And there's a lot of people that like now he wouldn't do anything like that. You don't know what CJ will do. He passed a family that made him millions. And you're telling me that he wouldn't do that? Like that's crazy. Hold up, give me a second. Ain't nobody tell me he wouldn't do that. I know he will. Because he has an envious heart. He is, to me, in my opinion, he is very jealous of CJ on 32s. He's jealous of royalty. Um, if you don't see it, you straight bogus. You're just like him. You're just like him. This is a serious, serious situation. And it's just strange how his Snapchat got removed like that. Dude, look, hey, I ain't no praying for him. Ain't no, ain't no praying for him. Dude is crazy. Let me go to his YouTube, the one that I seen today, because this is crazy. Now somebody, you people crazy. They know how to what's the name? Do them titles. Okay. I'm gonna start this from the beginning because I'm not gonna start from one. Cause I'm just listen to how demonic this guy is. That's what I'm saying. He did something on Snapchat, and it's like so many threads. And if CJ on 32s really want to get down to the bottom of this, he got to show these videos. He got to show who he was into it with. I pray to God that CJ don't get away with this. He has got away with too much. Too much. It's time for him to go away from the internet. And you can't leave that baby mama out because she's very sneaky. Nike is very sneaky. I'm not surprised because she seems like she'll do anything for him. The same way with Lexi. He just keeps having her in and out, and I don't think she ever leaves because I think she has a reason for being there. And it's not a good reason. And I just feel like I said this before, like when she was crying and boo-hooing, and I was like, baby, and she was holding a book on one of her videos, and so I'm like, that book full of secrets. I'm like, you better watch her because she could come out with those secrets at any time. She could bribe your ass the whole time. Seriously. Let me get back to this. Let's be clear. Kamar is traumatized. I know I had got tired of them talking about royalty and her kids, and I really said some things about Kamara after a certain point of time because I just felt like y'all saying stuff about other kids, and then I wanted them to know, like, okay, this is how easy it is. Well, I can sit up here and talk about your funny looking child. That's just, and her being grown. These children are not even messing with y'all for y'all to be like that. But in all honesty, I feel like Kamara misses Nation, and her parents will not. Allow her to like them the way that she wants to like them. And y'all are gonna have a problem on y'all hands. If y'all don't do anything to that girl besides traumatize her, um, before she gets old enough as parents, she is not gonna be around y'all as parents. She's not gonna deal with y'all. If Cordero don't end up being locked up in prison, because it's a lot of things that I see in my vision that's gonna happen to CJ So Cool. And I'm not wishing uh things on him, but the road that he's headed is destruction. He won't stop. So nothing good comes out of that. We can sit up here and we actually can be mad all day, upset, whatever. We can't make this dude change. This dude is sending his own self to destruction. I'm not finna argue with no people, go back and forth with no people about what I feel about CJ So Cool, because I know what I see and I live in reality. Something a lot of things what he do, he portrays himself to be one person on the internet. But I even can see through that. You know a liar. You know a narcissist when you see one. And I don't believe nothing CJ says. Nothing. And I do pray for those twins when they're going over there. I pray that royalty, if not, if she's not already, to get full custody and to keep this psychopath away from the kids. He does not need to be near those kids at all. The things that he's saying, and I'm about to play it, the things that he's saying, the things that he's doing is unacceptable as a human being. And he's spearing that over to the internet. And you got some people like these T pages that I know they gotta do their job, they do what they gotta do or whatever. But let's be truthful. Let's hold him accountable for the things that he do. I do know if it's one person that is not holding him accountable, guess what? It's plenty of others like that, and that's his fans. Those are those people that's like, oh, he's so cute. You can't never get me to dislike him. He's not cute, first of all, especially with a envious heart, a delusional, narcissist, a mean spirited person. He's very evil and demonic. So that definitely that's definitely not cute. That's for the people that don't care what they run into. They accept whatever from a person. And you're not facing reality that this guy is not a good guy. Don't support him and what he's doing. Um, I'd rather you just watch him and don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? That would drive him crazy and you will see exactly who he is. You don't say anything, but he probably put robots in the comments anyway, allegedly. You know, just to he's trying to keep up with, you know, with everyone else, the young guys that are big people that are screamers and stuff like that. He can't keep up no more. He has lost his way and it's driving him crazy. And he cannot stand to see CJ on 32 doing it the right way, making his money. He has to make up so many lies. He has to do the same with Royalty and her family. He got to make up so many lies. He needs these people for content. He don't have any of his own. He has lost his way because when that family was with him, they were his way. And he don't know how to take it. He was used to Royalty coming back. No, not after the things you have done, CJ. And I'm saying, and I said in my other video, karma is knocking at your door. It's on the way, CJ. It's on the way. Be ready. Be prepared. Most likely you won't be prepared because you think that I got away with this, I got away with that. I'm gonna get away with this. No. CJ on 32s. Get all these videos wrapped up, tied up, send it over there to Vegas. Send it over there. Cause from my understanding, there's been people calling about him and his mistreatment and his, bullying from this internet to Vegas already. So he got probably already got people they already probably know about him and they gonna get tired of it. This guy be hiding in the house. CJ so cool. He's hiding in the house. Everything he does is in the house. He probably trying to race just to get everything out of the other house to the new house so that he won't have to go back outside. He's so scary and he's so evil. He's hidden. He's hidden himself. What are you running from? What are you hiding for? Everything he does is in the house. This guy probably have to search around or send somebody out to search around and make sure shit is sweet before he even step outside because he is so low down. This is a low down person.
Me and my baby mama. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I've said this before. I'm never gonna stop roasting her. She's a complete failure, and I have no better joy in life than making fun of her. Why? Because it was her idea. Even though I kicked them out, yes.
You have no joy in life. Continue on roasting them because you need the money. You need the money. Let's be honest. He needs the money in the views for them. They royalty and them had even put anything out recently. So why are you still talking about them? Hey, how you doing? You back? I ain't seen you in a minute. Yeah, I miss you too, dude. I miss you too. Like, that's crazy. I was like, I check your page and I'm like, where is he? Like, dang, he just vanished from the earth. And I had other people were calling me on that little app, so I had to delete that. Like, it was weird. It was getting weird. So I'm gonna find another way um to get in contact. Cause yeah, we trying to grow. I want you to grow too. I'm talking about CJ again. It didn't got worse, man. It didn't got worse. Um, it's just ridiculous. Like I know you told me. I think you heard about CJ on 32s before. They CJ so cool and CJ on 32s were friends before. But CJ so cool started bashing him like really really bad. He ends up like what was it last month? Um, going on to he let everybody know on the internet that he was meeting up with CJ on 32's baby mama. Now you know that's a violation. Like meeting up with her as in trying to get with her and collect information on CJ 32's on 32's. And so what CJ on 32's did, he brought Royalty and CJ So Cool ex-girlfriend to Chicago to have them make money. And men, they really ain't have nothing to men because the girls weren't into it. It was the common denominator with CJ So Cool having these women against Royalty. And Royalty was like, "You don't have to apologize to me. I already know who it was. It was CJ. She already knew. So now fast forward to recently, CJ on 32's just got his house burglarized. And his baby mama and his girlfriend was there. Well, his baby mama, which I guess that's his girlfriend, and his child was there. So CJ So Cool was on Snapchat, and what he said on Snapchat is very it seems setup-ish. It's like he said that Royalty and Tata would set you up to get robbed and stuff like that. I'm like, why would he say that? And then out the next day, he got robbed. CJ on 32's house got burglarized. The guy did not survive. The guy did not survive at all. So he's been bashing Royalty, her whole family, his now ex friends. The man is delusional. He really needs help. Seriously. So I was playing his video. I'm playing his video. He's continuing on talking about him, threatening him, and CJ on 32. He just take all these videos to the police department, and especially the ones that are on Snapchat, because those are more evident to what happened to CJ on 32s, because CJ on 32s don't be beefing with nobody. He ain't been beefing with nobody, but CJ So Cool was the one that started with him. And when they get mad when you finish it. So he got your baby mama that you'd have been with for 10 years, brought her to Chicago to make some money. And then he got your ex-girlfriend, which I don't think she really a ex-girlfriend friend. I think she was just there to try to make Royalty jealous. And but she had got pregnant by CJ So Cool. And CJ So Cool told her to he didn't want her to be a single mother. So she was like, "Oh my god, I'm not finna do this." So she, got rid of the baby. But she was able to tell Royalty, and Royalty was like, I don't, what I don't know what we gonna do about this. Like, she was not being mean to the young girl. At that time, she was 19. So she had a baby by CJ So Cool while he was still with Royalty. But Royalty has got tired of all. You put me and my kids out. I'm gone for good. I'm not coming back this time. Because normally Royalty used to come back and listen and deal with his delusional man. Period, point blank. The guy you see on the screen, CJ So Cool, he is not so cool. I can see through all that bullcrap. He is not so cool. And then you got children looking up to you because he thought that you were so they thought that you were so cool when he was really there for the everybody was really there for those kids. You know how you make a name like it's like put it like just CJ So Cool, and but you're not the one that's cool, but the kids are. So I'm finna finish listening to. Oh yeah, baby, she getting the bag. She is getting the bag. Her OnlyFans. Um, he talks about that. He mad because of that, but then they was like he subscribed to her OnlyFans. He's mad. He's man. He is going bonkers. He is going bonk. He is going crazy. Watch how he go in on them. He is going in. This is a person that is jealous, envious of you. He is jealous of CJ on 32s because he is doing the right thing with his money. He is helping people. He is investing. People look out and think about being in Chicago and all them people looking out for him. when he go to Chicago, CJ on 32. CJ could never go back to Chicago like CJ so cool could. I mean, like CJ on 32 could. Don't and you know Chicago ain't nothing to play with, especially when it comes to the gang banging and stuff like that. Them people don't play. So just listen.
Move out of my house. It was
He's
crazy.
still
She
reminiscing.
was cool, y'all already know she was sitting around with my homies. She was DMing other YouTubers.
That dude said she would sleep around with my homies. He just cannot believe that they are still cool with royalty. They had nothing against royalty. He wanted everyone to be against her. I feel like he wanted everyone to be against her because he knew everybody was gonna be like, "You wrong, CJ. You weren't right to do that because those kids made that money, right?" So that was crazy. That's crazy to me.
Out to the YouTubers taking my kids with it. That's just disrespectful. And I'm not going for that anymore. I'm 36 years old, even though y'all like to say I'm 40. I'm 36, which is closer to 40 than it is to 30. But I don't give a freak. I'm still young in my soul, and everything about me screams happiness. And I wasn't happy around royalty, so we separated. And of course, I went on a binge, roasting her and her kids every single day. Now, you guys might want me to stop, but I just can't stop
He
because
bullied
when I do
them
something,
every
I
single
celebrate
day,
every
and
happy day.
royalty needs
Not
to take him to
lazy,
court
but
too,
lackadaisical. And I don't
and
mean to be
show
silly
all
or
those
stupid, but I have to
videos
keep
because
going
I
every day
know
so everybody
somebody
can
out
see
there
it.
got
Because
him.
I'm making fun of a
If
lot of
they
people
try to
days to
delete
day.
him,
Now,
they
I don't
got
want to
him.
take a bath here. I haven't even spent the night here yet. And that's because my other house has all my shower stuff. As you can see, I'm slowly but surely bringing stuff, but I haven't brought any of my own shower stuff.
I don't want to hear none of that. The rest of that stuff.
Everything is looking so good. In here, gone. I know it's a little bright. Hold on, man. There we go. There we go. Everything that was in here, gone and moved into the closet. And I might as well go ahead and show y'all. I'm not
I
all.
don't know why that it could.
Oh, that's too dark. Oh, there we go. So
I
now
wouldn't be
look at these.
surprised if that's an
Something that makes me
Airbnb
want to
that
take
he
it off.
got.
These are just shorts. Like I don't really care about these technically, but they will come in handy eventually. Ooh, some Gucci shorts. I love these. I had these for like 2015, 10 years. Yeah, got some
Reminiscing
Supremes on.
again.
Somebody want to give away. But let's take a look at this. You see what I'm saying? I got some LeBron James. Got my Supreme. I got something royalty can never say she got. Hold on, let me lay it down. Let me lay it down. A diploma, baby. Two of them, not one but two. I know I got super dark, but I don't think
He
you.
always gotta mention
I went to
royalty
Dubai, and then some
or his
investigative
friend,
activity in
ex
one of them,
friend.
and they gave me gold. That's what that is. This is Virgil socks right here. $2,000 worth of socks. I never gave these away.
Okay,
Got
they
my
didn't
Supreme.
call it Chirac
Oh,
for
you
this.
scared the heck out of me, girl. What's up, girl? Anyway, yeah, I'm
I'm
really
in fear
proud of
for
this
those
section right here because
twins,
even though I
them
gave her the
them
house, she didn't know
kids.
I at least went to college and I have my
Um,
diplomas. Something that Royalty and CJ32s can't say they have. I don't
Look
know
at
if
that.
Tata graduated from high school or not, but I
Oh
did know
my
that's about
God. He's so mad because you know what? You have dirty
Royalty and
secrets.
Tata. Let's go ahead.
Tata know
They both
about
collectively have
it.
single
What
cars,
you brought
and
it
they
out
both
for?
collectively don't have anywhere to live. They both live with their mom, which is very weird because only someone that lives with their mom and doesn't have a car would go out there and hang with CJ on 32s to try to get back at me, even though they should have known better. Because how could that actually offend me? It wouldn't, it couldn't, and it shouldn't. I love
And
my
it
mom big over
is.
here, and I always did. Once CJ on 32 showed his true colors,
He
I already
just
eliminated him from my
talked to
life.
hear himself talk, bro.
Yes. Wait, no. You ain't eating no fries over there, girl. Look, I don't know how you doing at your mama house, aka your grandma house, but you gonna eat at the table over there, okay? No. What the heck? Eat over there at the table, girl. There. There.
Royalty is not at her grandmama, at her mama
Section
house.
clean like it is.
He
They
he
keep it
just
nice and
mad
clean.
because he don't know where royalty actually at.
I keep doing his little house tour. But as you guys can see, look at my little memorabilia section. You know, I went to Abu Dhabi, someplace CGL 32s and royalty you'll never see. I got all my
Wow.
champagne bottles. Actually, to tell y'all the truth, this is what started the beef for CGL 32. He thought it was a good idea to buy this for royalty in the club, and that was the dumbest thing he ever did in his damn life. Anyway,
Boy,
I got my celebrity
please.
poker tournament
This
pictures right here
dude
because
is
I'm an actual celebrity.
crazy.
You know, CGL 32s would never have this
I ain't gonna even lie to you. I don't want my brothers to go down, but this one dude, he needs to go down for all the things that he's done. Ooh, child. And and tell her not to see that guy right there. Don't get no guy like that. Because this is why I pay close attention to how people are. Because really, you gotta know a narcissist when you see one. I would be so in fear for my children to walk into some, whether it's a female or a male, to walk into someone like this. He's dangerous, and ain't no telling what he'll do. Ain't no telling what he'll do. Why everyone is like, oh, he's so cool, he got money. CJ so cool is that guy behind the scenes living a whole nother life, being a whole different monster. But I could literally see through that. I can see the monster. I can see the lies and deceit. I can see it.
And he don't even have a damn garage big enough for them all. That man was doing a video dissing me one time, sitting in the garage talking about I got all my jewelry on, I got a richer upstairs. But his garage looked like it was freaking about to fall apart. My man, all this money you have, you should be doing way better with it. I don't want to tell
The
you.
thing is with CJ on 32s is that like he said, he likes his neighborhood. His neighbors are cool. I can step out to my house. It's peaceful. It's not about, him being able to have his cars in the garage. This is what CJ is saying. Um,
You're in here playing not Fortnite. What the heck you playing a PlayStation game for, man?
yes, that's exactly what he's doing. I fear for those twins though, because when I say it's narcissistic at a whole new level, like I would have a headache every day dealing with somebody like that. And it's sad that when he was talking to one of the twins about their mom, and the boy twin was like, that's like my family. I don't want to talk about them. And he's 5 years old. He talks about his mom their mom right in front of them, right in front of them. It's crazy. It's not good at all. And I'm saying like Ross, he got to stop showing him grace. Like this has been going on for like 3, almost 4 years. It's just been going on too long.
I left a lot of dad stuff because dad has more things than CJ for some weird reason. Um, I did leave some of my streaming equipment. I definitely left my speakers, but I don't need no speakers because I got
That
these
place was
speakers.
like an Airbnb. It don't look like he like he good. He just good for lying. But that's his life. He gonna have to answer for it. But I cannot wait for him to go down because I can't. One thing I can't stand is when the bad people continue on getting away with things. Um, that's not right because you got a lot of people that's innocent locked up right now. They are in the grave right now. That ain't do nothing to nobody. But to sit up there and bash this family, bully this family, bully your friends. So you said they were once your friends. No, them guys ain't do nothing to him. He literally started with them guys himself. And everybody is on Rossi and CJ on 32 side that he's dealt with, except for Nike and the girl he's supposed to be with now, Lexi. Nike is the other baby mama that's stupid as hell. I'm just sorry. I just gotta say how it is.
Swing them out. Swing them in. Swing them out. Swing them in. That's good. Now stop licking your lips. All right. Yeah. Geek it. All right. Oh, don't flip.
Every chance he get, he mentions them, and I feel like when people continue on mentioning you, well, goddamn, what are you thinking about? I gotta watch you, cause it shouldn't be, like how the old people say, like you said my name, you must have been thinking about me. That's what I feel about CJ So Cool. Like he continue on saying their name and mentioning them. Like, what plot are you um trying to bring together?
You might want to swim your lips over here. Paddle, CJ.
Man, this man be trying to act like he the world famous. Oh, real dads don't have to put and show all what they do.
Stadium came, which is a long time ago, that shit ended. So I don't know what y'all thinking. All of you out of state people that don't live in Las Vegas, Nevada, or Henderson, Nevada, but I don't live in North Las Vegas. The cheap rent is over there. I live what is expensive at, all right? And I've always done so. So we moved into the $18,000 house. Me and Royalty broke up. The kids got kicked out, and then that's when I moved into the house that I got shot in. Now, of course, after I got shot, I was gonna move. What the heck? You think I was gonna stay there? The judge told me I had to move, or I wasn't gonna be able to get my kids. So I moved out of there into a football player's house. But this damn dude, the movers,
Money, money, money. That's all he talk about. That's all he talk about. He ain't got it. He ain't got it like that.
my lease was only for 1 year because it was $16,000 a month. Now I know that might not sound like a lot to a lot of you ballers out there, but 208,000 was the year's worth of time. That's including the security deposit. So $16,000 a month at first didn't seem like a lot to me, and then I started to
Who
realize
was he trying to prove it to?
like, you know
To
what I mean?
us or himself?
But yeah,
Like,
that
I don't
16,000, I
know.
was better than the house that cost 16,000. It's all about
Do
being
you
in
hear
the environment.
this?
So when I moved out of there, I moved
He
into
can't. He ain't stopped talking. He ain't take a breath.
I told
He
Nike,
ain't
listen,
take a
Nike,
breath
I'm
yet.
going through a real lot right now, like a whole lot. Court battling. I'm still recovering from getting shot, and now I have this allegation bullcrap to deal with. I need you to let me get the house that I originally gave you. That was me going through a tough season in my life. I didn't want to do that. But Nike, being the good mother that she is, the good baby mother.
Now he lying like all hell, knowing that other baby mama ain't no good baby mama.
They packed their things. Well, I packed their things, and then I moved them back home, which also cost 14,000 just to do that. I'd never forget that. Um, so then I started living in her house and trying to understand like why God put me through all this stuff, and I wanted to know what it was, like what was the purpose, right? What was the mission that He saw that I needed to live through, and that's when I realized it. It was for me to downsize and downgrade a lot of things that I was wasting money on so that I could start to see what I actually needed in my life. And all I really found out was that me and my kids didn't require that much money to be spent to have fun, like on a regular. And that is when it dawned on me that I was a loser because I had
CJ
failed
ain't gonna have them kids for long.
internet. The internet is
He
a
not
place where
gonna
you
be
can try
around
and
them
get
kids
anywhere,
for the
right?
long because you got people in his comments that said those kids need to be in school. She homeschools. She be she is one of those parents that like to for her children to teach, especially they had to get in homeschool because of all the backlash that CJ was putting out there about them, and the backlash that they was getting from the people when they go places. It was terrible what that family had to go through. They threatened them, talking about they was going to unalive the royalty and the kids. He knew that. He didn't stop. And then he's on here talking about God. I know everybody has their own process with God and which that their own relationship with God. I meant to say, but he playing. He playing and he need to stop playing.
flexing
He
every
playing
day,
too
and
much.
we're really internally not happy. That's what I learned while living in the other house. Well, I lived in the house for over a year, and then I still have the house right now. But I realized it's time.
Exactly.
It's
Yes.
time for me to spend all the
Yes.
money that I've been saving. When I
Yes.
say
And
let's,
it was serious too. With people were showing up,
get up in
they
here
were getting in
and
fights.
sit
The
with
oldest
family
daughter was getting in
just
fights
to
in
feel that
school.
house energy
And then
and
now
that
he
feeling
has
that
turned
lifestyle.
him and his
Now
other
I
baby
did
mama's
my deal with my
daughter
mom because I was just like,
against
I'm
the
just doing
kids.
this
He
until he
went
gets
on a
there's
rant.
nothing new
I
to say.
mean,
There's
if
nothing new
you
to
could
show.
have seen, like
Ain't
I say
nobody
about
really
two
care.
months
Ain't no
ago,
everything going on in my life
oh
that I
my
can't really
God,
show.
how those
Well, now I don't feel like that. Now I
children
feel
were
like I can
getting
get to my time
threats,
and show
and
y'all the happiness
the
and
other
let y'all soak
daughter
it in like I'm
of
soaking it in
CJ
right
So
now. Man, it's
Cool
2025. I'm
wanted
still
to
alive. They
fight
didn't want me to be
Royalty's
alive. I
daughter.
know they
It
did,
was
but I still did. And
crazy.
I'm very happy, man.
Too much
Let me get the
chaos.
kids out the bathtub real quick. Y'all let
I
me
ain't,
know.
I ain't been
Let me
on
get them out
here.
the
I ain't been
bathtub
on here for
way
real too
before they
because
school
my
because I
mom
love to
just
see how they feel
passed
about
February
everybody
the
single bath
20th,
they don't talk
and
about.
it's
But once
been
they all
hard.
get to that bath
I have
and
to
when they
push
ready, they
through.
let the water
I
out and
really
they
have
throw
to
the tub
push
back on
through.
again. I allow
Um,
this only because
so
this
I
is a
just
little bit
get
of
on
me.
here and I
This is a little
talk
bit of
when I
me. Ain't
can. I'm
nobody here
mostly
but
on
me.
TikTok.
This is what makes it to me.
I
And
be
I
on
love to see
TikTok
that.
and getting my followers up
Shout
on
out right
there.
now.
So follow me on TikTok. Go on TikTok and we can start a panel up
But
there
it's
too.
exercise.
You
So
can
I
get.
take something like this. Leave
They'll
me in
pay
the
you
shower
faster
sitting
than
so well. I
YouTube.
know that's very inappropriate.
They'll pay you faster than YouTube. I love me some YouTube though. I ain't gonna even much lie.
CJ.
I love me some YouTube, but thank you, man. When I say unexpected, unexpected, I went. I I've been grievance been up and down, but I know it's gonna get better. It's just like sometimes you want to understand like what happened.
Yes.
Man, when he go to Dubai, that's when he setting stuff up. That's how I feel. That's just my opinion.
CJ. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm gonna draw it first, and I want you to do it. Okay? Hold the paper for me. Hold the paper. Hold it with the two hands. All right. I want you to draw it just like this. I did it. That's a long name. I'm not gonna lie. Your mom really messed you up with that one.
Oh, here he go with the bull crowd. And his eyes, she can't do nothing right. Stop critiquing how she parent, long as they eating, sleeping, getting everything that they need. Why you keep talking about her parenting and the things that she do? She taking care of her kids. She don't get no money in child support or nothing from CJ. She has shown him a lot of great. I'm not saying, you know, she should, but I'm just saying like because I know she know how to make her own money. She making her own money. But a lot of time people don't put guys on child support because of that. It's just you to do your part too while they're at home with me. But she ain't do it. I mean that was her choice though. I don't blame her, but the way he acting, he need to be showed real tough love because that's what he's dishing out. That ain't love what he's dishing out.
No, that you don't have a U in your name, and or a snake. You're not supposed to have a snake in your name. Dea, Dea, oh, it's not screen time.
What else they
It's not
said over
time.
here?
Yes.
What's crazy is that he go delete the bad comments and keep all the good comments.
Really? She don't want to learn anything.
I'd be happy over my dad house off if all he do is play.
That's not good, CJ. You have to go to school soon. And in school, guess what, guys? There's no iPads or cell phones. Did you know that? No. There's no swimming, no games, no playing, no talking, no laughing, no sleeping, no eating, no
Nah,
anything but learning in school. Okay?
they got it twisted on here, baby.
Yo, mama,
That girl did not try to bring this guy down. Cause he ain't, man, he a child uh, trapped in an adult's body.
you're not bad at school. Your mama lied to you. You're good at school.
Yeah.
Look what you do.
And every time he has to mention their mama and speak down on their mama right in front of them. It is draining. I mean, to see, like, I can't believe I watched it this long, man. I, Cause I don't know him to watch his videos all the way through.
If they want to, they can. Maybe she will, but maybe she
I
won't.
think this
She ain't never
is.
heard anything other.
Let me see.
It was so popular.
Hold on. About the invasion. This CJ on 32.
Everything good over here? Yes, my house. Y'all know what yellow tape means. Yes, it's a body in my house. Water ain't came here yet. They broke in my crib, and you know it's consequences behind actions, man.
What it say? It says Jolie woman fatally shoots suspected burglar who broke into their home. Mother initially hid in the bathroom closet with child before shooting man, police say. Now I think she got the video of when CJ so cool was speaking about this happening to CJ on 32. Friday shot a burglar who broke in a home. Police. Okay, get it. Let me see what this say. It says about 10:28 p.m. Friday, officers responded to a report of a home invasion in the 7,000 block of Hadrian Drive, according to Juliet police. I think that's in Texas, right? Dwayne English officer found an unresponsive man. Okay, so they knock him out. He gone. He gone. So whoever that was that came into their home, he is unalive. Man on the second floor of the resident with. So he got all the way into the home. See, the thing is, CJ so cool knows CJ on 32s cannot have weapons like guns, GUNs, right? So this is not too far fetched from what CJ so cool said before this even happened at CJ on 32's house. It's not too far fetched. But CJ on 32, what he need to do is take all this evidence from the internet and take it to the police department and get an investigation done. He got the money for it, that's for sure. Just like CJ, um, I think that's in Texas because see, CJ on 32, he had just came back from Chicago. He did the video with Royalty and Tata at in Chicago because you know he's doing a drawing for somebody to get his car. One is a what was a track hawk? I think it was two track hawk. Was it? I don't know. You have to go watch the videos. I love cars now. I love them, but I can't remember a name to save my life. That's one of my things that when I get older, I know I'ma always love the difference in the different cars and stuff like that. It's just unique to me. I love it. If you ask me, okay, even the old school car, I just love the different how they change them up. It's got to be a nice radio in there too. Ugh, the radio got to sound good. The seats got to look good. Just nice. You know what I'm saying? And I like an old school car that shoot run better than some of these new cars. They done fix it up so good. But yeah, he do a lot with them cars. He do a lot of drawings for the for people to get those cars, and that's what he was doing. And he paid Royalty and Ty to come to Chicago instead of trying to get with one of CJ's baby mama or girlfriends. CJ on CJ so cool, baby mama Royalty and his ex girlfriend Tata. He said, "I'm gonna bring them together to make some money." And come together and get along and talk, and they were talking. But like I said, Royalty was like she did not have to apologize to her. Royalty was like, no, you don't have to apologize to me. I already know who started all this. CJ so cool brought a lot of people in to bash Royalty and her family. He paid these people, and I'm gonna have to say allegedly, but I mean the the proof is in the pudding. If you watch them from the beginning and you see the downfall and the separation of Royalty and CJ, you would definitely know. You know the difference. But if you come in like at this time right now and don't know the rest of the story and anything is believable to you, you're gonna believe CJ. They're gonna believe CJ. But I watch these people. My children used to watch them when they were younger, and I didn't like them watching him because the flashy the way he talked, I already knew what he was about. But they was like, Mom, I'll be watching the kids. They watch the kids. They don't be watching they don't watch CJ. Only reason why they see CJ is because he's the one always holding the camera and talking so much. But they looking past him, watching those kids in the background and watching them play and see them have fun. Royalty cooking and the kids cleaning and Royalty cleaning. Just she was doing everything, baby. He got some calls, don't he? He got some calls. I mean, I don't know. It could be postponed now after what just happened yesterday. It could be postponed, and that's what he do. So I don't know if it's a new one. I don't know if it's what I'm saying. I don't. Only reason I'm into CJ so cool because Royalty. You know, he looks out for Royalty and her family. He is one of the reasons why that SA came out about the daughter Jalea. But, you know, and that's really how I got started. I'm sorry. I mean, I think he's gonna end up giving it away. It's a lot of people that they haven't complained about him. Now, who they complained about was Corey. Corey used to do it too. And now they used to complain about him. not, you know, doing right when it came to doing the drawings and stuff. He'll set it up, you know, like he already know who he gonna give it to, you know. But with CJ on 32, he have a whole team. Like he have people that do those things for him and make sure the stuff is legit and stuff like that. But that's like really all that CJ So Cool will have to say about him is about those when he's doing the drawing for the cars, but he don't ever like go into detail. He just say scam, 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 but you don't ever go into details. But then he proceeds to say, I brought this car for you. I brought that car for you. He brought all these cars from CJ on 32, but you saying he's scamming. And you ain't bring putting into detail. To be honest, if he's doing that, it'll catch up with him. So why you so worried about it? This man is a millionaire that ain't flossing like you sat up there and flossed. He gave them girls a chain too. He gave Tata and Royalty a chain. So they part of the 32 gang. And these girls will be going to different spots. They be showing up to be the guests at different clubs and stuff like that, making their money. But yeah, let's see. The suspect was wearing gloves and in possession of a screwdriver at the time of the incident. The suspect was not known to the victim. Police vehicles were outside of a residence in the 7,000 block of Hadrian Drive on Friday night, according to a neighbor who declined to be identified. The neighbor showed the Herald News a doorbell camera video showing police squad vehicle outside the residence about 10:50 p.m. Friday. The video also showed officers knocking on the neighbor's door. See, my thing is why CJ So Cool ain't back on here. He doing all this talking, but CJ So Cool Snapchat has been shut down and he is not talking now. These are the royalty and CJ on 32's have and on royalty's family have been the topic of discussion for CJ So Cool for 3 to 4 years, almost 4 years now. You mean to tell me you ain't come on here talking about this? This man is make trying to make up a lie. I'm telling you now, if he come back, when he come back, if he do come back to this internet, he's trying to make up a lie because he can't get money from YouTube because have he made loans. He took out loans on his YouTube pages. So the money he was getting was from Snapchat. And guess what? It's no longer there. Unless he started another page or something, but it's no longer there. So it's just weird to me to see that he is now he's not even saying anything. Dude, you can't say because I've been moving. Dude, you talk while you move wherever you move to. You that video I was just listening to, he was moving then. Talking about giving a house tour, which it really looks like an Airbnb, but okay, CJ, the you can tell the dummies there, but the smart people we understand. We know what's going on. They already doxed his where he at and everything. He do. He is. He is. And it's like once you he can't come back from it. He can't come back from being a cornball either because that's all I see you as now. I just see you as that now. You is it because he ain't never stopped. It's not a time where I thought this guy would change. It's not a time. I still don't think he's gonna change. Something bad is gonna have to happen to this guy because he's not trying to change. He's not. He is the worst. Like I can't. I would never want my uh. It is crazy. So that's like it's showing footage of CJ on 32's home. Let me see if I can go to TikTok because I need to. I really need. I gotta cut it down right fast because they be playing so much on TikTok. Let me see. I bet it's not on this side. Let me see. Let me. Let me get that down because I don't know what's about to happen next. I put my iPad in this case and it is tough. Ugh, ugh.
What'd you say, Pastor Karen? Just do it.
Ugh.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do
No, don't do anything. I watch a video where he think his dog passed out. Yeah, that's it. That's it. He's just making videos for response. But word on the street is he did it. He the one unalive them dogs. CJ so cool unalive his own dogs. Cause CJ on 32 said it, Royalty said it, the kids said it, and those are the people that was basically close to him. So they knew. It's just crazy. And then got on the internet. It's just the fakery of it all. It's just you sitting up there acting like they, was unalive out there from the sun. But no. Let me type this in and see. See. Two. Um,
Yeah, man, it's your boy
no.
CJ on 32s. Y'all see the news, y'all see what's going on. I just wanted to tap in, let y'all know that me and the family straight. I gotta figure out a lot of shit. You know, I really can't get on here and say too much because it's an ongoing investigation. Um, we got
Hey,
lawyers.
close my door.
It's just a lot of stuff going on, so I don't want to say too much. The news people is at the house. Is just all type of crazy stuff going on right now, guys. So everybody straight, the family straight. My daughter Liv is put up I know y'all read the articles, and it just is what it is, man. Stop trying to make up scenarios. People want to wish bad on me, but whatever happened to me happened to me. My family straight, and we just gonna go through the motions. You know, we just gonna do what we gotta do the right way. We wasn't bothering nobody. Somebody came in my house, and it's consequences behind your actions. So, and I've always said this. I've been living here 6 years. I never had no problem. Please stop the royalty and Tata shit. They never came to my house, guys. They got a flight here, got a flight on left. Stop the CJ so cool sent somebody here. This ain't none of that. So all these allegations and acting like I don't even everybody who keep calling, keep asking. I'm good, gang. Everything good over here. Yes, this is my house. Y'all know what yellow tape means. Yes, it's a body in my house. Winter ain't came here yet. They broke in my crib, and you know it's consequences behind actions, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, man. It's your boy CJ.
Okay, so he said that
Just wanted to tap in, let y'all know that me and the family
he
straight.
said that he
I gotta figure
and
out a lot
his
of shit.
yeah,
You
he felt
know,
like CJ
really can't get on here
so cool
and
ain't
say too
have
much
nothing to do
because
with
the
it. But
ongoing investigation.
yeah,
Um,
let them do the
we got
investigation
lawyers. It's just a lot of
and
stuff going
see.
on. So
Oh no.
I don't
See
want to
that
say
one thing about TikTok, they is gonna oh my god, they is gonna so he said that he was like the allegations about what else? Watch they gonna say we detect something. That's wrong. That's one thing I don't like about it. Like by YouTube, you should be able to at least play at least 60 seconds. I thought you were, but I guess not. Um, yeah, but I think he just need to let them investigate. He needs to um just just let them investigate because that definitely I do agree with CJ on 32 that it did not have anything to do with royalty or Tata. But it's just, you know, our opinion that it just feels weird when it comes to CJ. So cool. Yes. But go to TikTok. We're able to play music, and stuff like that and enjoy ourselves. You know, it's just enjoyable. It's just like me building my platform on TikTok. I gotta coming from YouTube, I wasn't used to that. So I don't know how to act. So when I get on there and I play the music and it seems like more of softer music, I will play rather than the rap. I play some rap and then but when we're having conversations is I just feel like I would like a little music in it and I would like the conversation in. You need to revert over there to to TikTok and I subscribe to you. They have hosting parties, where you engagement parties rather, where you subscribe to people's channel to get they channels to grow. And that's one I'm about to be at 3,000. I'm about to be at 3,000. Sure is like you can do like a podcast up there. Or you could, play the game. We can work now. That is really where we could, what I'm saying, work at like actually get up there and talk and get up there and battle and stuff like that. Get up there and have conversations. I'm telling you, like, it's better when it comes to stuff like this. It's like it's so many rules. I'm really gonna dislike when um the United States get their own little TikTok. I really pray that these rules don't change our freedom, because you feel so much more free over there at TikTok than over here. You know, like, yeah. I just really wanna. I promise you, TikTok more than I've been on YouTube because I don't know. Sometimes, the way that I feel is how other people are feeling too, and I just feel like I get it. They get me, I get them over there. And there's some nice people on there, but the thing with me over there is, when they have those engagement parties, like the bigger subscribers, the bigger creators, a lot of them are the ones that are having the engaging parties. But I feel like smaller content creators over there need to do it together, for the simple fact all the um all the bigger creators, they trying to get bigger, and then they gonna follow you and then unfollow you. You see what I'm saying? But keep you following them because you owe that to them, because you came into their platform and you allowed them to join engage in your platform. You entertain them, so you have to be careful with the bigger ones, because they're not, of course, some of those pages you have to follow. You don't expect them to follow you back because they like celebrities or food channel, food content creators or something like that. Of course, they're not gonna follow you back. But the ones that are just like you, they probably got a lot of followers, but you still just like me. You just got a lot of followers. No, you can follow me. I had to go back and unfollow uh a whole bunch of people because you're engaging. I'm engaging in the engagement party, and they weren't following me back. So you know what I did? Let me take my follow back. Let me take my follow back. Because if you're not gonna follow me, then I'm not gonna follow you. Because it's supposed to you talked all that crap about support, and that's not what you doing. And it's real true support on now. It's real true support on now. You should you should try it. And keep your name. Keep your name like on that's on here. You should try TikTok, especially before I just pray the United States to mess things up and make us, because they making a TikTok for the United States. Yeah, they making one for the United States and China is, but I just hope the rules are the same. Yes, it's the same way. It's the same way. You can be lit like seriously talking about some deep stuff and talking about a little bit of everything. It's almost like you got to be messy on here or and some drama on here to get attention. You know, and how I got my um subscribers here is the shorts. the shorts. And it's what I finna say. Oh God, I forgot what I finna say. But you can use things like some things on TikTok and bring it here and make it a short. But is a short is only 60 seconds. And that's how my subscribers got up on here. What I found funny, um, I put on here or a video or two or a message or two or something like that. But yeah, because they'll unsubscribe to you. So, and then not to mention, they'll seriously, you can be like cool with one content creator and they people subscribe to you, and then when you're not showing up or you're not doing up the part like they would want you to, they subscribers unsubscribe from you too, which is crazy. Nobody has their own mind anymore. And I just don't roll like that. I just don't roll like that because I seriously got my own mind. I don't need people around me like, and that's why I just went with my shorts, with the shorts and did it myself. And then it's a I used to the Love and Marriage Huntsville. I went on to one of the content creator for Love and Marriage Huntsville, and she showed me a lot of love over there. I really like her, and she showed me a lot of love every time I come in there. She's excited to see me. Never changed. She never changed up on me. But with this sector here, Royalty and CJ So Cool, yeah, it's crazy. It's different. So I rather do that alone. But I just thank God that I talk about different things too, though, because it really is more things going on in this world. Love them, but it really is because I feel like Royalty and her family is just they're down to earth and they're just like us. But everybody has a person like CJ. I don't know if they would go as far as CJ is going, but CJ on 32, if you know, I think CJ on 32 don't want to think that CJ so cool would have done something or set something up like that because I feel like he'll click out. And I feel like CJ So Cool will really know who he is then. And you know what I'm saying? When it's time, because I look at CJ on 32s and I look at him and I seen guys like him before. And he's nobody to play with. If you want to get down to be like gangster and stuff like that, I don't think CJ so I'm not so cool because he CJ no so cool no, but CJ on 32, I don't think he's nobody to play with for real. Like that man got a lot of people. That is a man. He got people to have his back. Like I don't think CJ so cool really want to mess with him on that level. I pray that he didn't set him up. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of stuff that CJ So Cool was saying. It's just like why would you say that, dude? Why would you say that? Like he just really needs to grow up, man. He really do. No. What? Uh when you are you going live anytime? Like just let me know. 'Cause I'm finna get ready to get off here. 'Cause I come back tomorrow if you come on here. I gotta get my StreamYard back because I don't really like it this way. It's okay. It's okay, but and I'ma change my picture too. I gotta design another one. But yeah, let me know whenever you go live. Or you know, 'cause that's crazy. Let me see. Wow, I ain't know some of this stuff. I'm still subscribed to that page, ain't it? At the cross scripture. I'm gonna have to come over. After I get off this live, I gotta make sure I am. Oh, okay. But you been on those channels? Either one? Cause I'm missing something. But like I said, I ain't even been on YouTube. I peep in and watch a couple of videos, and then they post everybody, all my subscribers. They post, and I get lost in the sauce. I just I be like, I just mash a video and then just listen to it. And you know what's crazy? You could get sponsored by people and stuff like that. On TikTok, you got to be careful though because you have all types of scamming people in your inbox talking about be a brand ambassador, wearing wigs, and I'm like, I'm not finna fall for this stuff. I ain't got time. Bad as I want a wig, I ain't gonna even lie. But I ain't got time for your games. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me see. Look, I gotta write this down. You gonna go on the TikTok though? I promise you'll like you just come up on that panel with me and you'll see. And I'm play some music. You'll see how comfortable it is. You ain't really you ain't gotta show your face or you can show your face if you want to. It's a way where you don't have to I can make it where you don't have to. I still gotta make sure I'm on the other one. Shoot, I just didn't cut this out. Was not trying to do that. I've been going to school too. Was that on me uh the gamer. My son wanna be a gamer, but we gonna have to share like platforms. Like far as I do in the daytime, he do it at night. Let me go back to that other one too, cause I gotta make sure. Soon as I get off here, I'm going right over there to I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go and subscribe to this channel, and then I'm gonna go on to TikTok. Subscribe your channel and make sure. Uh, Lord, that's really why I want you to get on TikTok so I can talk to you. That's really why. Cause on here, I don't. Mm-mm. Please do, please do, and maybe you can help me with continue on going live. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you kind of get down and out sometimes. Be like, oh, come on, get up on here. Yeah, we can talk about this. We can talk about, you know what I'm saying? I just, but over there, I just feel you gonna feel good. You're gonna feel good over there, and it's like we already be talking, so you're gonna definitely feel good once you get over there, and we really actually able to talk, see each other on over there. Cause sometimes I do the podcast or I do, you know, off camera, on camera. Sometimes it depends how I feel. I just, I'm not one of the females. If my hair done, I'm not coming on camera. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is natural. It is natural beauty. I wear lipstick, but I don't wear makeup and stuff like that. But I'm still not doing. Cause somebody, I know I said I was finna get off here. Somebody came over there. They said, "Why your hair? What's wrong with your hair? Why you ain't done?" I was like, why you ain't cut the beard off?" Oh no, no. I I was trying to be funny though with him though. I wasn't trying to like be funny in a bad way. I was trying to be funny in a funny way. But he was doing the same to me too. He probably thought I had a religious thing going. Yeah. I ain't been knowing how to feel, friend. I ain't been knowing how to feel. I'm back and forth, you know. I ain't been knowing how to feel. And that's exactly why I was on camera pushing myself to do that. And I don't know. Cause he wasn't trying to be funny. He was being funny, but not in a bad way. In the same way with me. He ended up telling me a story how most of his body is like burnt up. And guess what? That same hair I told him to cut, he didn't the when he got burnt, it didn't even reach his hair, his neck, or anything like that. It was just on his body. He said, "I'm blessed." He's like, "I tell everybody my story." Um, I said, "Well, I thank God that you're all right." He was cool to talk to. He was good, cool to talk to. But please, how will I know if you're on there? Please look for Shana Loyalty. Like you, you will see my picture. Look for Shana Loyalty on TikTok. Um, and you will see my picture. I have like I'm going to 3,000 subscribe for me followers. So just go check me out on now, and I will see you and talk to you soon. Hopefully, um I'll try to come back tomorrow if I don't go to TikTok. But I did both of them today, so I did TikTok and YouTube today. So it was nice hearing from you again. I hope and pray I'm gonna go subscribe to um is it T Tsunami? The gamer. I'm gonna go subscribe to that channel. Okay, please let me know. Please let me know. But good night. I'm gonna take my butt to sleep. You have a good rest of your night, all right? And nice hearing from you. You're welcome. I'm out, y'all.